I know a lot of you guys have noticed I haven't been putting up very many videos for the last, quite a while. There's a few different reasons for that. I've been really busy. For those of you who already know, I just had a little baby girl, Olive, and she of course takes up a lot of my time now. So a lot of you guys kind of wonder, well, I get two questions pretty common right now, which is, am I still hunting, and do I still have Rio? And so I'm going to answer both of those questions, and the purpose of this video is just really go over kind of what you guys have missed since I stopped posting videos. I actually have some time to put some videos together because I'm on vacation. I'm in Central America right now. As I'm sure you've noticed, the background in this video doesn't exactly look like Utah. Well, that's because I'm not in Utah. We're down visiting my wife's family, and we've been down here for a few weeks when I realized, hey, you know, I've got more time while I'm down here on vacation than I normally do, so let's make some videos. That's why I took the time to put together the compilation that you guys have probably already seen, and that's why I have time to make this video. So the first question, am I still hunting? It's like, are you guys serious? What do you think I'm doing, playing PlayStation? Of course I'm still hunting. I hunt all the time. I hunt just as much as I ever have. I work with my mink just as much as I ever have. The only difference is that I don't have time to edit videos and tell stories and take pictures, and a part of that is just I'm too busy, and another big part of that is my wife Maggie isn't available to help me as much as she used to be. So I just haven't been able to do as much filming, but I'm still actively hunting. The next question everyone wants to know is what happened to Rio? And I think that's the most common question I get. Every new video I place now, everyone wants to know what happened to Rio. Even when she's in the video, I get half a dozen people asking me what happened to Rio. It's like, dude, she's in the video. Did you not watch the video? So anyway, this video explains what happened to Rio. Nothing happened to Rio. The reason I got Fang, so I have two mink now, Rio and Fang. And Fang is my young mink. She's 6 months old now. And Rio I've had for a year and a half. And the reason I got Fang was Rio really didn't turn out the way I hoped. From the very beginning, Rio was a super jumpy and a super nervous kid. She also had these really strange phobias. Turn on the faucet and she'd lose her mind. I don't mean get nervous and hide in your shirt. I mean freak out, musk all over, pee all over, and bite anything near her just because the water's running. Just lose her mind. When Rio was growing up, I thought that maybe if I exposed her to everything I possibly could think of, then maybe I could get her to grow out of her fears, and that eventually she would just calm down and get used to new stuff. So I took her out everywhere I went. As you guys saw on my series Raising Rio, I took her to work, I took her to the store, I took her everywhere I could think of. I made an extra effort to do that because she was so terrified of everything. And I was hoping I could get her over that fear, but I just couldn't. It's just who she is. She's just terrified of life in general. She actually has a very strong phobia of rubber boots. I can wear one pair of shoes, she's totally fine. I wear another pair of shoes, she loses her mind. And there's nothing I can do to really get her over it. I can get her better, I can improve things, but I can't change who she is. We found when it came to hunting, Rio unfortunately had the same kind of problems. Not only did she have fear of scary things like running water and rubber boots, but apparently even the animals she was supposed to hunt were scary. Pretty frustrating. You know, muskrats, she would sometimes, if you put her down a hole, sometimes she'll go in and flush them out. Other times she'll completely refuse to go in the hole. With other things like brown rats, which are typically not a big deal for mink at all, she'll go in and purposefully ignore all the adults, sometimes even sub-adults, and go and look for a little baby rat to kill. I mean, just really frustrating stuff like that. And so due to the problems that Rio had, I decided, you know what, I really needed to get another mink. Hopefully this mink would have a little more courage to it and be a little more normal. Wouldn't even have to be a special mink, just be a normal mink. That's why I decided to get Fang. And I got Fang this spring. And unfortunately, like I mentioned, my time for making and editing videos, and my wife's time for actually filming the videos was very limited, and so you didn't get to see very much of Fang's raising, which is quite a shame because Fang really is a pretty cool mink. Fang, you know, there's nothing super special about Fang, to be honest. She's about average to a little above average on most things. But the cool thing about Fang is there's really nothing to dislike about her. When it comes to her different personality traits, they're all, you know, pretty likable. She's easy to get along with, pretty dang easy to train. She has a good amount of prey drive. Nothing, like I said, nothing out of this world exciting, but she's got a good solid prey drive to her. Along with that decent amount of prey drive, she more importantly has a nice dose of confidence. Confident enough that she didn't hesitate to take this 13.2 pound African goose that I mentioned in a previous video. You know, she's not near as fast as Rio. You know, that's one thing about Rio is, man, she's a quick little mink. She's super nimble, super fast. And Fang, well, you know, she's just dead average. Honestly, to have a dead average mink in the speed category, but to actually have some confidence behind it, is very refreshing. About the only thing about Fang that really was, you know, really stands out about her is actually her biting power. Fang, interestingly enough, lived up to her name. I didn't name her Fang because of her long canines. When I first got her, she was just a little baby, and I didn't even know how long her canines would end up. However, we noticed this little white stripe she had on her bottom lip that looks like a big fang hanging down, and so we named her Fang because of that white marking. But interesting thing is, now that she has her adult teeth, I've noticed they are considerably bigger than average. And the interesting thing is she's pretty good at using them. She actually kills quicker than any female mink I've ever had. When she takes something that's, you know, a little harder to kill, a little bit bigger, she kills it more efficiently than any female I've ever worked with. So that's one cool thing about Fang is she either's got, I don't know if it's because of her big teeth or because she's got strong jaws. It's probably a combination of the two, but she's pretty good at dispatching prey. She's pretty good at caching, and she's super easy to handle. So I really like Fang. I wish I could have showed you guys more of her raising and growing up, but you know, obviously can't take back the past. So going into the future, I hope to be able to show you more videos of my mink Fang. And don't worry, you will see some of Rio here and there, but just realize that I'm not going to be making a ton of videos of her just because there isn't much to show. I mean, I could show you putting her down and have her chase a rat out of a hole. That'd be about the best you'll see from her because she's not a very confident hunter. So yeah, you'll see a few videos of Rio here and there. I'm still going to keep hunting her. I'm still going to keep her. I'm not getting rid of her. But Fang will most likely be the mink you see more often, just due to the fact that she's got more hunting promise and there's more to actually show you. So I just wanted to explain all this to you guys because I know I keep getting to questions of, you know, what happened to Rio and why aren't you showing videos. So hopefully I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try and get more videos out to you guys so you can see what's going on. And just know that, you know, Rio's just fine. There's nothing wrong with her. We still love her. We still have her. And she just won't be the highlight of my videos. Anyway, wanted to explain all that to you guys. I hope it was helpful. Hope this wasn't super boring. I tried to make it interesting. You know, change this background, change my clothes. I actually didn't get dressed up for the video, in case you guys are curious. I'm headed out to the temple, and so we just had some extra time and thought, hey, let's finish the video. And it'll be an interesting switch because you guys are used to seeing me in camo, and here I am, a shirt and tie. So anyway, hope this video is useful and at least semi-interesting. I know it was just a lot of talking, but hopefully it answered some questions that you guys had in your minds. So next video be a lot more action-packed than this one, so stay tuned and we'll show you some more mink action.